Hello and welcome to Cinemastrophe. I'm Don Perignon, saving you from getting ripped off. And welcome back to Pornoween. This week we'll be looking at a horror classic. The porn version, that is. This is Halloween XXX. Halloween XXX was released in 2011 and brought to us by the good people at Smash Pictures. The company was founded in 2001 and specialized in producing gonzo porn. Yeah, I'm not explaining what that is to you. You're just gonna have to look it up. I will tell you that in 2012, they were sued by Universal Studios for the film 50 Shades of Grey, an XXX adaptation, due to it being a direct interpretation of the book rather than a porn parody, which the company had indeed stated prior to filming. They would, however, settle with Universal and cease production on the film. I wish the lawsuit had ended productions on both films, that way I wouldn't have to review that movie in the future. Come on, let's be honest. We all know what's coming.
All bets are off! All bets are off! All bets are off! What the fuck did you think? What the hell I was going to do? Every time I stand in front of you, so you don't have disrespect. How far can you take that bullshit? Now it's time to get this shit on! All bets are off! All bets are off! All bets are off! All bets are off! All bets are off!
So the movie starts out with a title sequence that looks like it actually has some money put into it. Too bad the music sounds like the Atari 2600 game. Directed by Jim Powers, now we know this movie is guaranteed to get randy.
Oh, behave. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
We open with Modesto, California, Halloween 1996. Well, no wonder you went nuts. This takes place during the Clinton era. Most people wanted to just fucking murder someone, and not particularly in that order. We get a POV shot of Michael peeping in on his sister and her boyfriend. Judging by that breathing, either Michael's 35 years old or he needs to stop smoking his father's cigars. The two make their way upstairs, probably because they just realized there are no curtains in the window and anyone could be looking in. Why is she making those noises? He's not even touching her naughty parts. I get the feeling this chick starts moaning when she gets hit by a slight breeze.
Wait, hold on. Is your brother here?
No, who cares about him? He's probably out killing cats or something. It's Halloween. He lives for tonight.
Yeah, he really creeps me out.
Then maybe you should have invited her to your place. It's not like she's actually babysitting or anything. Now, I can't show you this clip, but I can play the audio.
Oh!
Yeah. I'm pretty sure when your girlfriend makes that noise, it's a good indication you should stop. Michael enters the house after they finish, of course. Can't have him ruin the pop shot or be a part of it.
Michael, what are you doing? Michael, what the fuck are you doing?
No, Michael. Just because it's long and straight doesn't mean it's supposed to go in there. After killing his sister, Michael goes outside as his parents are pulling into the driveway.
Michael, is that blood on that knife?
Nice facial
What
expression
did
there,
you
pal.
do?
Kinda hard to take your acting seriously when your concerned, confused face looks like Ogre from Revenge of the Nerds. Nerd! Jump to 2011 to a state mental facility in Victorville, California, where Dr. Loomis and Nurse Jackie, what do you want? They didn't give her a name, are there to pick Michael up and transport him to a parole hearing. Don't know if that's how it works, but whatever.
Why don't they just send a truck?
Hospital doesn't think it's necessary.
The only thing that bothers me is their gibberish. How they just rave on and on about nothing.
Oh, you won't have to worry about this one.
Can I stop making jokes about the bad acting in porn? At this point, it's pretty much expected. I mean, is there really anyone out there who wants to hear me continue making these jokes? Seriously. That takes care of that.
You know we have another 20 minutes until check-in, right?
Hello, nurse.
I don't think we should. My wife's getting suspicious. And if someone should see us...
Who's gonna see us down here? The mental hospital's at the top of the hill. And besides, I'm tired of doing it in motels.
Because the back of a mental patient's transportation vehicle is a step up. After giving her some personal therapy, Nurse Jackie notices some of the patients wandering around.
Oh my God, Dr. Loomis, are those patients?
Oh my God, they must have escaped. Stay here.
Should we have gone up to the hospital?
I've got to let the girls at the front. The evil mustn't get out.
You know, I'm pretty sure driving the car up the hill would have been faster than running.
Fuck!
This gives Michael the chance to chase Nurse Jackie out of the car and drive away.
Oh my God, he's gone. He's gone. He's gone from here. The evil's out. We've got to tell the police. Quick, come.
Good luck explaining why she's half naked to them. And your wife. The next day, back at Modesto, we get to meet the movie's Lori, played by Lily LeBeau. This is before she was murdered in the making of that other porn parody. She's heading to school when her father reminds her that she's supposed to drop the keys off at the old Myers place, which she's reluctant to do.
Put the key underneath the mat. I think I've got a buyer for the old Myers place.
I don't know who would want to. Everybody says that place is haunted.
Aren't you a little too old to believe in the boogeyman?
She's also too old to still be in high school, and yet,
Have a good day
here
at
we
school.
are. Okay guys, this isn't the 70s. You don't have to show footage of her walking just to make up for lack of effects. You don't even have the right angles to set a mood. This is just boring. She puts the keys under the mat and starts making her way to school when she drops one of her books. Have to make sure we get that panty shot.
Hello? Hi, Annie. Hi, Linda. Do I want to get coffee? No. There's only 15 minutes, so we have to be to school.
Don't you mean smoothies or whatever it is the kids that age you're clearly not are supposed to drink these days?
I can't hold on to my books.
Why are they panning in on her cleavage? He can't even see it from his angle. Elsewhere, Loomis is having an argument with the hospital's director about Myers' escape.
Modesto's 150 miles from Victorville. For God's sakes, he can't drive a car.
Well, he was doing pretty well last night. Maybe one of your staff gave him lessons.
That's just stupid.
Back in Modesto, Lori notices Michael standing. Oh, sweet Jesus. He could have at least made sure his mask is on correctly. He looks like one of those assholes who show up at a Halloween party with a costume that doesn't fit because he waited to the last minute to buy one.
Hey, Lori. You ready for a wild Halloween?
Hey, Linda. Hey, Annie.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing. Just some car. Some guy was looking at me.
Good for you, Lori. You've been hitting the books too hard. Maybe you need something else hard to hit.
So do I. It's called a wall. Preferably with my head. They start discussing their Halloween plans when Michael starts following them. Lori tells the girls that's the car from before, and one of them decides to give him some movie advice.
Hey, watch it, jerk. Speed kills.
True, but the second one was a complete washout. Elsewhere, Dr. Loomis goes to Michael's sister's grave to find that her coffin and tombstone has been taken.
Where is it?
Do anything
Make
on
that
Halloween.
her cheap tombstone her parents bought from Party City for $1.99. In all fairness to her parents, it is cheaper to replace and much more cost effective. It's not like she's going to know the difference. Lori's at Annie's house, where Annie is trying to get a threesome going with Lori and her boyfriend Paul.
You sucked Paul's dick.
Want to see it?
No thanks, but I'm sure Michael does. Why do you think he's standing at the window? Loomis visits Michael's house with the sheriff and, finding him not there, decides to wait for him.
I think we should get the whole entire department on this.
No, we don't want to do that. It just causes him to panic.
Or you would be keeping people safe and saving lives. The fuck is wrong with you?
So, Lone Star, now you see that evil will always triumph, because good is dumb.
Even after all that fucking earlier, Annie is horny again, so she decides to go see Paul, only to get her throat cut. Always knew she was a squirter.
Do you like scary movies?
What the fuck is this?
I don't know.
Sure you do. Girls love to be scared. Get your juices flowing.
So she's watching a horror movie and is so turned on by a guy wearing a burlap sack on his head, she has to masturbate.
I'm disgusted and repulsed and I can't look away.
She gets a phone call from her friend Linda, who says her and her boyfriend Bob are going over to Annie's.
So why don't you sneak out when the brats fall asleep?
I can't do that. You two have fun.
Well, now that I got rid of her, back to my Jason Voorhees Friday the 13th 3 fetish. When they arrive, they find the front door unlocked. Who the hell just walks into their friend's unlocked house without thinking something is wrong? Well, no need to waste a good comforter. Little OxyClean and those bloodstains come right out. After having sex in someone else's bed, Bob goes downstairs to get them some beer from someone else's fridge. These are some terrible friends.
Cannot figure out the physics of what I just did.
He goes upstairs and kills Linda while she's on the phone with Lori.
Hello? Nice. You gotta rub it in. You're getting fucked and I'm babysitting.
I don't know how she got that confused. I've heard her get fucked, and it sounds nothing like that. Unable to get a hold of anyone on the phone, she walks across the street to Annie's house. Isn't there a kid she's supposed to be watching? Where she finds Michael wearing a sheet and mistakes him for Paul.
I keep thinking about earlier. You do have a pretty nice cock. Think Annie would mind if I borrowed her boyfriend's cock while she wasn't here?
See, that was the source of Michael's problems all along. He just wanted to commit incest. Listen, if you don't know the story of Halloween by now, where the fuck have you been? Thus leading Lori to have sex with a guy wearing a sheet with 3 holes cut in it. That's just a myth. And racist! You should be ashamed of yourself. Go to the corner. Go! You were thinking it! While she's getting dressed, he disappears, and this makes her finally decide to go looking for everyone. I feel sorry for Annie's parents. Their dry cleaner's gonna be really pissed. Surprise! Michael chases her out of the house. Wait, I thought she only went across the street. How far away does Annie live? Second worst babysitter ever. This chick is still the worst. She makes it home, and we basically get the same shit from the original, only a less interesting version. A bunch of running around, stabbings, and Loomis shows up to save her. This movie was blah. I don't know, even though they basically followed the original almost to a T, this film lacked the ambiance of Halloween. Not only did we get bad character development, and yes, I know this is a porno, but if you look at the others I've reviewed, the character development, being however short they were, got the characters across well. But the sound and some of the camera angles just didn't establish any kind of mood. There's more to establishing shots than just filming it leading to something. Music, angle, and even image quality should all be used to project the mood you want. If you're not using that to your advantage, then the film just comes out bland. So if you're looking to be scared while getting off, my suggestion to you is to skip this one, watch the original Halloween, pausing it every 15 minutes, to look at some clips on Reality Kings. I'm Don Perignon, and I'll see you next week as Porn Week continues.
It's coming! Here's one! Back to the face!